Hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm gonna talk about the most exciting part of YouTube. Hey all of you video creators, YouTubers, and in some cases motivators. So this is kind of positive video. I'm gonna talk about what's the most exciting part of YouTube for me personally. You might have some of your favorite parts of YouTube, so please share them down below. For me personally, the biggest and the best part of YouTube is the unknown. Let me explain. Right now I'm 44 years old and I actually don't look for many kind of unknown situations. I rather be stable, I have my family. YouTube is different. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. You know, when you get to certain age, you're actually looking for stability. I have family and I just want, to work and basically bring some income home, and is even more important, keep my family. My wife is working as well. You know, when you're 17, when you're like 15, 18 or 25, you're kind of adventurous, usually people are. Yeah, there is a lot of teenagers who are looking for stable relationships and finances and so forth, but generally speaking, when you're younger, a lot of people go towards the adventurous side. So then there is a lot of unknown, and that's kind of exciting. When you get a little older like me, basically you're looking for stability. You know, you wanna come home at whatever, 5, 6, 7 p.m. and you wanna know that you have dinner, or basically you wanna know that your son is there or daughter, your wife is waiting for you, or vice versa, you wait for your wife. You know, you go out in certain weekends. Your job is from, let's say, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You're looking for that. You're looking for comfortable place. YouTube is totally different. Now, don't get me wrong, YouTube is also a comfortable place. We are basically creating videos and stuff like that. But basically the unknown factor of YouTube is the most exciting for me. Most of us don't have chance to work in YouTube full time, meaning making enough money from YouTube basically to support the family. So I'm basically gonna speak to probably this group of people mostly. I seriously doubt that anybody is watching my channel that has actually millions of subscribers and pretty much has full income from YouTube. So I'm assuming I'm talking to the group of people who are whether starting YouTube or have maybe few subscribers or a few hundred subscribers most. For me, the YouTube journey itself is an awesome adventure. When I started my son's channel 2.5 years ago, we started with my son. Obviously, I'm talking about Chris GTX videos. Basically, we started to post a couple of videos, nothing was going on, and then some of them picked up. And this is where I love YouTube. Now, when you go to regular work and you're working this, like I mentioned before, 8 to 5, you have certain salary, you work certain hours, and you can pretty much calculate what you're gonna make at the end of the week, how many hours you're gonna work, and you get to this kind of autopilot mode. Like every week is pretty much the same. Yes, your job might be more stressful one day, and maybe one day you work little extra hours, one day a little shorter. But generally speaking, you're basically doing A, B, and C, and you're getting paid for A, B, and C. And for most of us, for example, let's say let's make it $20 an hour. You cannot show up in Monday to work and all of a sudden make $60 an hour. That's most likely is not gonna happen unless you obviously change positions and maybe, apply to different companies. But I'm talking about in your own space, in your work, there is no such a thing as jumping from 20 to 50, $60 an hour. Unless some crazy circumstances are gonna unfold for you. And like I said, you can get promoted, change positions, stuff like that. But generally speaking, you will stay on this 20 or whatever amount of money that you make per hour, let's say 30, $40 an hour, and that's gonna be it. Now, on the end of this week, you basically get salary. You get, let's say, let's make it $800, I don't know average income in US, but let's make it $800 after taxes you bring home. So that's awesome. With YouTube is obviously different. You don't actually make any money in beginning. Some channels only start to see some money after 2-3 months. But for most channels, this takes sometimes year 2 or even 3 to even receive $1 from YouTube. Actually to receive 100 because YouTube does not pay under 100. By the way, just to be clear, before I go any further, I would always say do YouTube as a hobby or as part-time thing to do. Don't treat YouTube as, you know, you're gonna open YouTube channel, and even if you receive some payment after 4, 5, 6, 7 months and quit YouTube, be like, oh yeah, if I make $100 this month, I'm gonna make 5,000 next month, because it does not work like that. So treat it as a hobby, or at least as a part-time kind of income if you have any from YouTube, and that's it. But here is the cool part about YouTube. So okay, in YouTube, let's say you have 10 or 20 hours a week to spend for your video production. It doesn't even matter what channel you have this 10 or 20 hours, and maybe, you know, you have time to record for 10 hours a week, or maybe even less. Let's say you have time to record for total of 4 hours a week, basically recording videos, 4 videos a week, an hour a day, but then you have to edit the videos, and you're still spending, let's say, 12 or 15 hours a week to basically post 4 videos a week. That obviously depends on your videos, and you're doing it for free. There is no benefit in beginning. You're not getting paid, and sometimes for a while it kind of seems like there is nothing going on. Like, why am I even doing this? And that's actually where a lot of people give up. But because YouTube is so unknown, you can be making videos, and after a month, 2 or 3, let's say you have 50 views per each video, and all of a sudden your video is gonna jump to thousands of views. I have small channel. You can check my most popular video, and the video went to 7,000 views. Ridiculous amount of views for my little tiny channel. I would never ever expect this, my video to go to 7,000 views. Now you're gonna say, well, 7,000 views is nothing. Of course, but I'm talking about the unknown factor. This video is actually still going every single day. I have some little tiny views every day, or a month at least, and it's going up. And there is YouTubers who literally started the YouTube channel out of nowhere and went to hundreds of thousands or millions of views within span of 1 or 2 months. So the excitement of thinking that you can post free video on YouTube, free, what I mean is you don't pay for storage. You upload any video you can, mostly any length of video. Obviously, you're gonna start uploading 10-hour videos, you know, like YouTube is most likely gonna kind of ban you after a while, although they don't specifically have time limit, I believe. But you know, logical videos. You can load as many videos as you want, and you never know which videos are gonna bring you the views, and later even some little income from it if you basically stay long enough. And even more exciting part is, while you're learning and posting these videos, sooner or later, a lot of your videos are gonna basically take off to some certain ground, because you're learning, and you're learning first of all what people are looking for, and even better yet, how to make videos. Some videos go viral out of nowhere. There is this female, I think it's called Juliana or Elena, I forgot what her name actually is. I know about this story for 2-3 months ago, and she posted video with the van tour, and like living in the van, single female living in the van. It was an interesting video, and basically she went to a couple of million views on her, I believe, second video, and she got close to 2 million subscribers out of 3 videos. See, so this is the most exciting part. I'm sure she kind of knew how to record videos. You can kind of see it in her video, but the point is, I'm pretty also sure she didn't know her video is gonna go to millions of views. And that we're talking about second video or third video. That's like crazy. And there is a lot of YouTubers who basically have very low views, and then all of a sudden, one day, out of nowhere, all their videos start to pick up. Within a week, they go to from seriously hundreds of views to sometimes even hundreds of thousands. That's insane. Now, can your job do the same? No, most of our jobs can. Doesn't even matter if you're on management position, or you're basically selling hamburgers in McDonald's, or you're any kind of salesman, manager, even if you're registered nurse, whatever your job is, but you cannot do the same. So in real life, aka not in YouTube platform, basically you go to work one day and you increase your effectiveness by, like, let's say 1,000 or 3,000% and sell your income. Impossible. And that's the best factor about YouTube. And that's why, even though with all these new regulations coming, with CAPA, this and that, YouTube is still the best platform on the planet. Well, it requires some work and effort and posting videos, but it can actually bring you to the greatest heights. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay motivated, make another video today, and tell me in the comments down below what videos you would like to see. Bye.